utility's mission is to enhance the quality of life in our community by providing safe, sustainable, and high-quality drinking water, wastewater, and stormwater services in a cost-effective manner, promoting public health, economic vitality, and environmental stewardship. If any board member has any personal or financial conflict with any issues or individuals on the agenda, then please be sure to recuse yourself during those portions of the meeting. We will begin with petitions and communications. Are there any petitions or communications from the public? Hearing none, we'll move along to the approval of the minutes of the previous meeting.
Minutes. Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Minutes are approved. Moving along to the approval of the claims. First, we have standard invoices for a total amount of $1,177,782.48. Are there any questions or comments on the standard invoices?
Move approval of standard invoices for November 21st.
Second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Standard invoices are approved. Moving along to the utility claims for a total amount of $259,190.07. Are there any questions or comments on the utility claims?
I move approval of the utilities claims list for November 13th, 2025.
Second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Utility bills are approved. Next, we have wire transfers for a total amount of $635,556.52. Are there any questions or comments on the wire transfers?
I move approval of November 2025 wire transfers.
Second. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, say nay. Wire transfers are approved. And lastly, we have customer refunds for an amount of $2,084.47. Any questions or comments on the customer refunds?
Is that a new number? Wait a minute. Yeah, there it is. I see the total. Okay. I move approval of the customer refunds for November 21st.
Second. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, say nay. Customer refunds are approved. Thank you all. Item 5 on our agenda is the approval of consent agenda. Catherine Zager.
Good evening. I'm Catherine Zager, Utilities Director. I'm presenting tonight's consent agenda totaling $29,683 for non-chemical contracts. First is with BL Anderson Co. Inc. for $3,292 for the annual flow meter calibration at Monroe Water Plant. Next is with Commercial Service of Bloomington Inc. for $12,181 for HVAC service at Service Center. Next is with Bledsoe, Riggert, Cooper, and James Inc. for $960 for Dillman Landfill Monitoring Well Survey. Next is with the National Salvage and Service Corporation for $6,300 for fiberglass fluoride tank removal and disposal at Monroe Water Treatment Plant. Next is with Harold Fish Inc. for $6,950 for the replacement of an HVAC system in the solids building at the Dillman Wastewater Treatment Plant. Next is with the C.I. Thornburg Co. Inc. or Sitco Water for $1.87 a pound for the 2026 supply of polymer K144L-NA at Blucher Wastewater Treatment Plant. The next is with C.I. Thornburg Company Inc. or Sitco Water at $1.72 per pound for the 2026 supply of polymer Prestol K275 KLX at the Dillman Wastewater Plant. The next is with C.I. Thornburg Co. Inc. or Sitco Water for $1.70 a pound for the 2026 supply of polymer, which is Prestol K110 LTR at Monroe Water Treatment Plant. Last is with Neo Water Treatment LLC for 84 cents a pound for the 2026 supply of Neo FX 300 at Blucher Wastewater Treatment Plant. Is there any member who wishes to consider one or more of these items individually? Hearing none, if there is no opposition, these items will be approved as recommended by staff. Hearing no opposition, the consent agenda is approved.
Item 6, request approval of emergency contract with Comeline Sanderson Corporation. Mark Menifee.
Hi, Mark Menifee, Capital Projects Engineer. This contract with Comland Sanderson is for them to review the operation of the filter belt press at the Monroe plant. We were having some difficulties with its performance, so we called the manufacturer in to evaluate its performance, and they gave us a report that the press was operating properly, and so we're still working out some details with that. It's $4,800, and they were just troubleshooting and repairing the belt filter press. Be happy to answer any questions.
Questions or comments for Mark? Hearing none, do we have a motion to approve?
We approve the contract with Comline Sanderson Corporation.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Request is approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have request approval of service agreement with Lane Christensen Company, Hector Ortiz Sanchez.
Hello, good evening. Hector, Assistant Director Operation. This contract is to for Lane to come to the water intake, pull the motor of pump number 4, get a review, and then install it back. Happy to answer any questions.
Questions for Hector? Have a motion for approval?
I move we approve the contract with Lane Christensen Company for the low service number 4 motor rebuild and reinstall.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, say nay. Request is approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have request approval of service agreement with Wessler Engineering Incorporated. Mark Menifee.
Hi, Mark Menifee, Capital Projects Engineer. I have 2 contracts with Wessler tonight. The first one is for the design and bid documents for replacing the filter media at the Dillman plant. Simply, that is the removal of the gravel and sand filter media, take out the old, bring in the new. That contract is $28,500 to Wessler Engineering. Be happy to answer questions.
Mark, on the cover memo, I think just for the record, what we've got is a record destruction date of October 31st of 2025. That's probably 35. I'm not sure, but
It's 26.
26.
Yeah, I have a corrected memo. There were a couple typos in there.
Yeah, the one I think we got in the packet didn't have the full summary either. But on the online packet, but the online packet had the whole thing, but the one we got in our summary packet, the summary part of the summary was left off.
Yes, there were a couple versions went out. Apologize for that.
Okay.
But this is for a fairly simple job to replace filter media, gravel and sand,
Yeah.
and replace it.
I had to
out
dig a little bit to find it. So.
there. The
Thank you.
description, right, I agree.
How often do we need to replace the gravel and sand?
10 to 15 years.
Okay.
And it just gets clogged up over time. This is what removes all the material to clean up the water before we discharge it.
Just, I'm gonna jump in here.
Sure.
You said the record destruction date, you saw one where there was, showed 2025?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the destruction date is 10 years after the expiration of the contract. And that is just something that we internally try to keep track of. It doesn't affect the contract itself, so that would have been just a typo on the cover memo.
Yeah, just as
Yeah,
long as you got it correct in your office, we're
Yep.
good, I guess.
yeah. We have a spreadsheet completely separate from this cover memo that keeps track of every one of our contracts
Good
throughout
man.
the year. And incidentally, just for fun, this is the first year since I've been with the city where we've exceeded 1,000 contracts for the year, so just thought I'd say that. Not just CBU, I mean the citywide.
Yeah. I move approval of the contract with Wexler Engineering for the redesign for the gravity filter at Dillman.
Second.
In favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Request is approved. We have another one.
Yes. The second contract we have with Wessler Engineering, and I wanted to explain why they're separate. The media replacement is a fairly straightforward project. There are just certain contractors that will take care of that kind of work. The second contract we have is to replace some flow meters and to do some electrical work. So this would be electrical contractors, mechanical contractors. And so we kept those two projects separate because they'll be bid separately with different contractors. So this contract is worth $42,000 with Wessler Engineering, and be happy to answer any questions.
Move approval of the contract with Wexler Engineering.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Request is approved. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next, we have request approval of amendment number 1 to service agreement with Vet Environmental. Chris Wheeler.
Hello, Chris Wheeler with City Legal. This is an extension of an agreement that the board reviewed and approved not too long ago. We're just extending the time out to the end of the year and increasing the not-to-exceed amount to cover costs for Vet Environmental to continue doing additional review and retrieval of documentation, organization, getting it to our litigation counsel for their review in answer of discovery requests and productions of documents that have been asked by the Leonard's Linen attorneys. So we're in the discovery phase, and we're just simply trying to gather and share information one party to the other. That's what this contract is about, this amendment to the contract, and I ask for approval.
I move approval of the amendment to the agreement for professional services with Vet Engineering.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Request is approved. Stay right there, sir. Next, we have request approval of resolution 2025-22 to designate surplus property for auction/worthless surplus.
Yes, you, as a board, see this request roughly monthly. It's CBU's desire to cull through its equipment, its assets, and determine if anything is surplus, and then either try to sell it through the state's auction platform, or if it is worthless, to have it discarded. And this simply is the request for this month for that very thing, to have various items surplused.
Questions or comments on this?
I move approval of Resolution 25-22 to designate surplus property.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Request is approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
I
do have just a quick
Sure.
comment. I know since these happen about every month, maybe just like an annual report at the end of the year that says, we sold nothing, or we made $75. I don't know, just, that would be nice. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, old business. Any old business from the board? Old business from staff?
No.
New business. Any new business from the board? New business from staff? We didn't have a subcommittee today. Staff reports.
Yeah. We have, welcome to Alexander Myslovic, who is our new operator at Monroe Water Treatment Plant. So welcome, Alexander. And we want to extend congratulations to Carson Swilford, who is our pre-treatment program inspector, who successfully completed the wastewater operator Class 4 and Class D exams. And to Brent Solbrig, who is a utilities specialist 2 in environmental, who earned his pesticide management certificate. So congratulations and welcome.
And thank you. Next, petitions and communications. Are there any petitions or communications from the public?
I have one. I just wanted to announce I'm not seeking reappointment after 20-plus years, and so I didn't take the decision lightly, and it's just a time issue, and I had to cut something. I'm involved on 3 other boards, and I'm the executive director of a nonprofit now, and it's just a lot. So I was pleaded with to give up something, and this had to be it. Anyway, that's the point that I wanted to make was the composition of the board right now and its experience, the leadership and personal qualities of the board make it a really good time for me to feel good about this. More than any time that I can remember, I have great confidence in this board. And the same can be said of staff. The experience, their characteristics and professionalism just make me feel really good about, it's a good time to step away. The oversight that I've provided in the past, I don't feel is needed nearly as much. And I'll really miss everyone. I'll be back for the not this next meeting, but the meeting that follows. It's probably a claims-only meeting. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you all, and it's been a privilege, an honor, and most always a pleasure.
It's also been a privilege and an honor getting to work with you. Thank you so much, and you're definitely going to be missed on this board.
Lots of great experience and knowledge. It's going to leave a big hole in that chair there we're at to fill, huh?
We'll find someone good. I've let council know they need to get on it.
Yeah, much appreciated for your service to our community, your leadership. You have been a valuable asset and resource for me, and I'm assuming that I can speak for everybody on the board. Thank you very much. Yeah, wow. Not a good way to transition from that, but do we have a motion for adjournment?
I move we adjourn.